Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours, and welcome to an exciting installment of Game of Thrones, The Shadow of the Iron Throne. The blazing sun from above bakes the tournament field outside the walls of King's Landing. Dozens of pavilions have been put up, wherein the various lords, highborn and low, of Westeros shelter from the sunlight itself. All around, the people have gathered, throngs coming to celebrate the anointing of a new hand of the king, and this the grand tournament held by King Robert Baratheon to celebrate that event. Lord Caldwin is one of the first to be called forward to the lists. He is to face Sir Loras Tyrell of Highgarden in one of the first contests before the king. A great honor, no doubt. We shall join as Lord Caldwin is marching through the lists about 20 minutes to 30 minutes before his joust. And there we shall begin.
Lord Caldwin is keeping a very stern expression. He's trying to keep it so like not show any of his how he's feeling to the outside world, just trying to appear more confident and calm with the situation. And he probably is. His player, however, is bricking it.
Yes. So you need tent or something.
He's around the side of the field where he will joust, but he's not in his tent.
Ah, bueno. Yeah, I mean, if it's all the same, is it alright if I join him there, or should I be waiting in the stands?
You can join him there. For the record, the stands are proportionate to people's status. So the likes of, say, Lord Gallo, for example, are currently sipping iced milk rather close to... He's sitting rather close to, I'd say, probably Queen Cersei at this point, because Cersei likes him. He's pretty. But,
Yeah.
and then you have the likes of Lord Daesip, who's with the common folk.
Yeah.
It's fine. They have ale. It's coolio.
Yeah. Well, 1 in 10 Storm's truths. All right. Are you going to be like preparing your horse? Or are you just sort of like sitting there while your squire does everything?
He's primarily going over his own gear, making sure it's as it should be. His squire is, however, attending to his horse.
Okay. Well, Graham is going to come around from the side of the stands, approaching Lord Sherwin. Wait, not Sherwin. Fucking hell. Sorry, it's because I've been writing law for Colwyn. Yeah. That's a cracking lunch you got there.
Shame it won't last very long.
Yeah, but that tip's something special. You do this for a living?
It is my specialty. I suppose it is, well, my house banner.
All right. So it's Loras, lad.
He's from Highgarden. Rich lad.
Oh.
His father laid siege to Storm End during Robert's rebellion.
Yeah, I remember that one. Not too far from where I live, actually. Oh, aye. They say the Tyrells fart smell like flowers. I put my hand on his shoulder. Make sure everyone smells flowers.
That's the plan. Though this Loras is supposed to be very good at, well, the joust. Suppose it's his specialty. Boy's never been in a real war.
Most haven't. Young these days. Aye. Well, I'm not going to keep you. You've clearly got things to be doing. Just knock that fucker off the horse. I've got good money riding on you.
That's the plan.
I hold out my hand in a, in the standard manner. You will notice I didn't go, my lord, at the start of the conversation because fuck that. I hate it when people do that.
He accepts his hand.
Anyway,
I'll knock him off like that one bastard at Trident.
oh, you play half as good as you did that day. This little flower's going to get trampled.
The boy wasn't looking where he was going. He was riding straight for Robert. Didn't think to look behind him, though.
It's bloody fast gesture. I give him a nod and walk off.
All right. So, is Lord Dasip actually going to make a bet?
Sure, but it's going to be like a really small one because, they don't have a lot of money.
The smallest to be accepted is 200 gold dragons or a single wealth point.
Okay.
All right. So you will approach. My.
Oh, God. Yes, hi.
So, I'm wondering. You see, Lord Baelish is seated under a rather pleasant-looking awning. There's a very beautiful woman sitting to his left-hand side who has a book open in her hand and a pen and ink in front of her, or a quill and ink in front of her. He looks up and he says, Lord, don't tell me. Dasip, yes.
Quite right, I'm impressed. Not a lot of people remember my name.
And that's because your name, frankly, isn't worth remembering. But then again, as one small lord to another.
I was going to say, shut the fuck up, Baelish. Like,
Can I complete my fucking tangent? Jesus!
give you more than a finger.
Ooh.
Your mother was complaining about my fingers. Ah!
Shasha.
Wow.
Burn my coil sack. Chaos is a ledger.
It's
Oh,
a
you guys.
but he'll say, what can I say? Small lords need to remember small things. So, placing a bet, are we, on whom to win?
You know what? Most of my life, I've always chosen the odd option, so I'll bet on Lord Caldwin.
Very well then. He
I can
snaps
throw
his
away
fingers.
some money.
He snaps his fingers and the woman scribbles in the book. I'll bid you good day in that case, Lord Dasip.
Oh, same to you, and good fortune.
Fortune favors those who create their own fortune, Lord Dasip. But that's neither here nor there. At which point you hear the trumpets blare. As you hear, summoning to the lists, Lord Caldwin and Lord Caldwin and Sir Tyrell. Make yourselves present. At which point, at one end of the long, rather thoroughly baked at this point because of how hot the sun is there, you will see this gentleman. I like this picture. He is dressed in glimmering armor that seems to sparkle in the starlight, or seems to sparkle in the sunlight. He is very beautiful. His hair flows long against the silver pageantry of the armor, as he sits on a glorious white horse. Lord Caldwin.
Hello.
How's it going?
You should shake his hand.
Okay. I'm fairly sure he's the upper end of the field.
Yeah, I know. It's not going anywhere.
Lord Caldwin would ride out on a large black destrier. which is, of course, hung with his house's sigil, and he is dressed in what appears this full plate armor, which is decorated with stuff that I can't remember. He looks nice.
Yeah.
All right, then. I just need to check something, and then we're good to go.
His armor's also blazoned with moons.
All right. Do we know what page the jousting stuff is on?
It is on page 168.
Cool. All right, then. So, riders, to your marks! Both of you will basically go to opposite ends of the list. Whoops. Give me just a second. There we go. Both of you will go to opposite ends of the lists. Riders, stand you ready. At this point, Sir Tyrell will give a salute with his lance.
As will Coldwin.
You may begin riding when the flag falls. Honor to you both. 2 steps backwards. And then the flag flutters. Sir Loris touches the spurs to his horse and begins to gallop towards Sir Coldwin. Nay.
Coldwin matches that.
Okay. So we, as you hurtle towards each other at breakneck speed, reaching, for the record, I will point out that Sir Loris, he wishes to win the day. So Sir Loris will go aggressively, and he will do the following. He will be aggressive. He will keep his eyes fixed, and he will ride high in the saddle.
Oof.
He's going for the alpha strike.
One Punch Man.
One punch! Yes.
Suck him, big boy.
Okay.
Make your declarations.
Lord Coldwin is braced and defensive.
Okay, cool. And I need to roll his dice pool. Because he strikes moments before you do. There's literally a split second in the difference. All right, so
I will also. Am I able to spend a destiny point?
Beg your pardon?
Am I able to spend the destiny point
To do what?
to lower his decision?
To lower his what, sorry?
Disposition.
Yes, you can make him dislike you.
Eh.
Okay.
Yay.
He dislikes.
Never mind.
I legitimately don't know why you did that, but you've just done it. So there you go.
I'll reverse that.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that.
That was
I
really
clearly
silly.
Did not.
All right. What is your melee defense? Or your
Melee
just your-
defense is 7.
Okay. Is that including your shield?
Yes, it is.
How do you have such a low defense?
I have no idea.
Hang on, give me a second.
Then again, Loris's I'm fairly sure is supposed to be 5.
Solaris is 10.
Not to mention the bonuses you get from bracing.
I'll just make sure that is definitely correct.
Oh no, you are right. His is 3. Ugh. Yeah, because you have to factor in the weight of your armor, of course.
And there's 5 with his shield.
I beg your pardon?
And it's 5 with his shield.
Yes, so you are right. All right, kids. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so I have to get this right. So he has a 6 with his fighting. He has 2 for spears, and because he's tourney knight, he adds an extra 2 for his tournament's ability. So he rolls 10d6. This is going to be spicy.
Any
Yep.
specialties?
Yes. Basically, what he does is he has spears to. Okay, so this is calculator. I have to get the total now because he only takes the top 6 highest. So that's 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3. Jesus. Plus he is doing all of the things that I said. So he is braced. Sorry, no, he's not. He is aggressive, which is +2. He is braced, which is +2. He is high in the sand. He is his eyes fixed. +1, and he is what was the last one? Brain. Here we go. And he is high in the saddle. So that's an extra +2. Equals. Okay. What did you say your defense was?
7.
7. Okay. So he has scored
A lot.
a metric crap ton, yes. He has scored 4 degrees of success plus on you. So the lance strikes the opponent. The opponent must make the opponent takes damage and must succeed on a very hard. What is a tournament lance's damage?
A tournament lance is...
Because it is in the section.
I'm fairly sure that might be in the...
It's in the armory section, I think.
Yeah.
So that
I'll go find that.
I was gonna say it's just that I've gotten my book open to the jousting rules, and I don't want to lose them.
Yep, that's fine. I'll find it.
Cool.
Tony Lance, it is your animal handling +3.
Okay, and he adds an extra what per degree of success? Because he might have killed or called one.
I don't think he could have because I went defensive.
Defensive.
You can't kill people in the joust unless you did exactly what he did. So if I manage to stay on a horse and hit him, I get to choose a severe consequence for him if I want.
Okay. In that case, you still take a crap load of damage. Defensive. Oh no. Because you still take the multiplier for the damage because per degree of success, it doesn't double it, but it adds the damage again. I think it adds the base damage again.
Hmm.
Damage was always the thing, so it was. Brains. Can somebody just find the section where it deals with degrees of success and damage? Because I know it does something, but I can't remember exactly what it is.
It's like a multiplier, like times X amount, isn't it? I'll have a look if you want.
Thank you.
Also, Evan, you might find this useful. If you write it as you write, let's say 10d6, and then put d and the number of bonus dice, it will automatically drop the 2 lowest dice.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. Wait, where does it say that you can't die in the joust unless you do something?
Well, it very specific. Oh wait, shit. No. I've made a mistake there. No, it's if your opponent defeats you when you have your eyes fixed, they get to choose the consequence for you.
Yeah, because I was thinking because the
So
mountain straight up kills Sir Hugh, and he does it with the tourney lance. So yeah, because this might be getting a little bit messy, guys. We might be going to levels of gooey. Because Sir Loris has an animal handling of 5. Oof. Also, what qualities does a tiny lance have?
Not amazing ones.
Thank God. If it was vicious, we'd all be dead.
I think it's very hard to kill someone with a tourney lance. It is bulk 1. Oh, bulk 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that doesn't affect it because it's other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fragile, mounted, powerful, rich, and slow.
Does he have strength? I don't think he does. He does not. So the powerful won't come into effect. What were the other ones? What does fragile actually do? Because fragile is meant to shatter, of course.
Whenever you get 2 or more degrees of success with a fragile weapon, it automatically breaks.
Yeah, so he has shattered his lance thoroughly. Hang on. I'm going to just check the combat section. Give me like 2 seconds. Abilities, athletics, damage and defeat. Okay. Fighting, combat defense, size, target, health, movement, the effects of athletics, the effects of bulk, armor, weapons. Damage, here we go. Oh, gee. Yeah, no, it's right here. Multiply the base damage times the degree of successes on the attack test. Only after you have totaled the damage do you reduce the opponent's arm. Okay. So in that case, he has it. You said a lance was strength time was. Hang on. Multiply the base damage. Yeah, that's your base damage, clearly. Okay, so a tournament lance is animal handling plus 3. So animal handling plus 3 for him is 8, and we multiply that by 5, which is 40. Bang. I'm really sorry.
I have 11 health.
Okie dokie, actually do. Okay. Would you like to burn a destiny point to live? Holy shit, that's brutal as fuck! To be fair, he did roll 10 dice. That is some brutal shit. Hang on. How much soak do you have? Because we should actually work this out officially.
What, from my armor?
Yes.
I have an armor rating of 10.
10. Okay, so that will knock it down by. I'll knock it down to 30. I'm just trying to do mental arithmetic. Are you sure you've calculated your armored defense right, or your combat defense?
I believe so. It is your agility plus your athletics awareness, and the defense bonus only comes from your shield. You don't get armor defense from armor. Well, defense. You don't get a defense bonus from armor.
All right. Yeah. Sir Coldwin, do you want to burn a destiny point to live?
It's probably an idea. It's barely started yet.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I need to check up the section on burning on destiny points. Scott, are you there? You've been very quiet.
There's possibly something else I can.
Yes,
do.
I'm present.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if you were or not. That is just made of truck and sand place. Mind you, to be fair, it's almost as bad as getting hit by Lord fucking Uland, which is just made of sand places.
Oh yeah, like my base damage is 13, so if I'd have had 4 degrees of success, it would have been like 50 something. You wouldn't be dead, you'd be unmade. Like that's like dragon level dead. Like
you do enough damage to actually hurt a dragon at that point.
Yeah. Comfortably.
I mean, basically, the dragon would then turn around and eat you, but you know.
Oh yeah, but I do fit.
You wouldn't need you for the dragon.
Okay.
Because I don't. Hang on, I'm trying to determine. Hang on, does this thing have a bookmark section? It does. Haha, victory. Warfare narrator. Where's destiny points? Destiny and qualities. Here we go. Destiny points. Spending destiny points. Burning destiny points. Here we go. All right. So.
How is your combat defense so damn low?
I'm fairly sure it's definitely not going to.
Wait, pardon?
I'm fairly sure it's not I'm fairly sure it's not definite that it's going to kill me.
Why?
You take injuries, don't you, instead of being instantly killed?
Yeah, but he literally, even after his soak, if my math is right here, once again, bear in mind, we're still all learning the thing, so I could be grossly wrong, and I kind of hope I am. He's taken 20 plus wounds.
Okay, hang on. Outside of player characters, only most important characters accumulate injuries. Common soldiers, brigands, and alike do not usually pick injuries and are defeated once their health is reduced to 0, reducing damage. Although you have a small pool of health, there are many ways to remove damage, enabling you to avoid defeat. Reducing or removing damage in any of the following ways does not count in action. Furthermore, you can reduce the damage at any time, even if it's not your turn. The methods are in addition to catch a breath action. Okay. Injuries. An injury is a minor, rarely fatal wound. Anytime you can accept an injury to reduce the damage taken by an amount equal to your endurance rank. Each injury imposes a -1 penalty on all tests. You cannot accept more injuries than your endurance rank. So, what is your current endurance?
4.
Okay. So if you took 4 injuries, you'd be able to reduce damage by 12, I think, and you'd also take a -4 to all rank or all to hits. Wounds.
He'd still be in a deficit of -8 wounds, though.
Yes, but it wouldn't be like deadly level. Let's have a look. Wounds. Some attacks are so brutal and so deadly that the only way you can overcome them is by accepting a wound. A wound removes all damage taken from a single hit exchange. For taking 1 die on all -1 on all tests. If the number of wounds taken equals your endurance rank, you die. Okay. Hang on. Wound removes all damage taken from a single hit in exchange for taking -1d on all tests. If the number of wounds equals your endurance rank, you die. Okay, so Assassin leaps out of the shadows. Roebuck dagger deals 20 points of damage, which is more than enough to defeat him outright. Knowing the assassin intends to kill him, Roebuck faces death and defeat. He could reduce his damage with injuries, but it would cripple him for the duration of the battle. Instead, he accepts a wound, getting -1d on all tests.
Oh, okay.
Evan.
Yes.
By the rules, it's if at any time your health drops to 0, you are defeated and removed from combat. The opponent that defeats you decides what happens to you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you have a choice. You can either take an injury, which I will determine, or you can either take an injury, which I will determine, or you may be knocked from basically you may be knocked unconscious and may continue. So, would you like to take the wound, or would you like to take a wound that I will determine, or would you like to be knocked unconscious?
Wounds can be unfucked, but it takes a long time.
I'm taking the wounds because I'm not going out just yet.
Okay. He will scythe into you. I was going to make you temporarily blind in one eye, but then again, your daughter's blind permanently, so that might be, he slides into you. The lance shatters right on your chest. It shatters your breastbone, so it shatters your collarbone, taking all the wind out of you. Please make me a DC 18 animal handling check. Remember to -1 dice from the check, and that is one test dice, not one bonus dice. There we go. We have restored equilibrium.
Yeah. Yeah, that system's basically, hey, you're a character, please don't die. It's kind of cheese, though.
I think if that was the case, people would learn. Yeah, don't do this. Be careful.
Yeah.
Stay alive.
So how many dice do you have in your animal handling?
I have 5.
Well, you now have 4. Oof.
Nope.
Well, I'm saying you need to hit him once.
Wait. Oh no, I've done that wrong. I think. Yes, I have. I have done that wrong.
Lord Caldwin. Oh wait, hang on. How have you done it wrong? Oh yes.
I've rolled because I've written it. I've written it wrong. It should be 6. It should be 66. Be 2.
Wait, hang on. Hang on. How many dice do you have total?
I have 4 plus my bonus dice, which would be 6.
Okay.
Oh. Fucking hell. Just about. 18 on the dot.
Well, fuck me. Yeah. You get to
hit him.
Those are the words I was looking for.
Yes.
Fuck him up.
Die.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to be able to participate in much more rounds like this. But then again, you're not going to ever have to face Morris and his bullshit again. So.
Once again, I lose a dice, correct?
Yep.
Also, question.
I do not have any of his benefits, so screw him.
Safi wants to participate in the Maester's argument. Can he do that? I feel like that would be really funny.
Oh yeah, he can debate Maester.
That is
blue in the face.
Mm-hmm.
That's
question. Degrees of success are how many times over you get their combat defense, right?
5.
Yes.
Yeah, I get 3 degrees of success against him.
No. You get 2 degrees of success against him because he has a 5.
Yeah, shit. My bad.
There you go.
Even fuck you, Loris.
Well, I doubt he's as chunky as you, so maybe not. Maybe you.
Oh shit! Wait, hang on a sec. I also have to apply brace and thingy. So
you hit it with 1 degree of success.
That is correct.
Okay.
So fuck you, Loris.
He has to now make a check. Sorry, what page was the jousting stuff on again? 1 something something.
168.
168.
It was my understanding that you just take a modifier based on the time. So if you succeeded by 1.6 times the combat defense, and he'd have that. But I don't know if that's how we're running it.
What was that? Sorry.
He also takes a bunch of negatives.
Yes.
If the person exceeds the combat defense by 2.4 times, for example, he'd do X, that amount.
Oh no, it's only based on the amount of 5s that you get above, so it has to be whole ranks of 5.
Right.
which is just how it goes. So he has an animal handling of that +2. Okay, so that's going to be that. By the way, how is it you do it so that it tells you your score?
You just write D1. You write D1 at the end to drop the lowest dice.
And then you should put how many dice are dropped. Yes. So in the case of this, it would be. Yeah, you do.
So in the example of what I rolled 5d6, and then I dropped the lowest dice.
He is fine. Even with his negatives, he stays in the saddle.
I've got to roll damage, though.
You do damage. You don't have to roll damage. So what is your athletics?
And isn't it horsemanship plus something?
No, it's animal.
Yeah.
I do 9 points of damage.
Bear in mind, at the moment you would drop it by 1 because everything's considered to be 1. No, that's only for dice. Yeah. So basically, he has an armor of. Where's his armor?
+1 because he had eyes fixed.
Yes, he did. So he has an armor rating of 10. You do 10 damage. It's a wash.
Boy.
So at the end of that, it is blatantly. You didn't, for the record, you only did 1 degree of success to him, didn't you? After all the modifiers, you didn't even shatter your lance because it needs 2 degrees of success to shatter with fragile.
Yep.
So he lands a beautiful hit on you, square right under the chin, practically. Once again, you can feel the fact of, oh shit, there's something wrong there. Oh shit. You didn't see there's a roar of the crowd. There's a lull now as your squires basically see to you. So Loris sends his own squire to inquire if you are well and if you are fit to continue, because he is a gentleman.
He's nice.
He is quite nice. He's also fucking honorable as shit.
I can't wait to fight him in a melee, because if it's a grand melee, then he'll be.
Loris does actually fight in the melee in this tournament. I checked that.
Oh, I'm going to stand on him.
But why? He's really nice.
I know. He also is annoying. If you remember the concept of kill them with kindness.
I mean,
Kill them with kindness is a turn of phrase where you annoy somebody by being nice to them. Because it's condescending. Yeah?
One moment. So, he basically sends his squire to ask if you are fit to continue.
Well,
sucking my son.
It wouldn't be much of a joust if I didn't continue. So, continue with. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yep. Yep. We are about to experience pain. The fucking Mark II.
Well, I mean, he's not going to roll fantastically twice.
I mean, that wasn't a fantastic roll for him. That was an okay roll.
Fuck you.
That's not just an okay roll. Hang on, am I looking at the right one here? 10d6.
Yeah, no, you are right. There was a lot of 6s in there.
6, 6, 6, 5, 3. Okay, there's 1, 1, but that's still a really good roll.
All right, so as we do the second pass, once again, he lowers his lance towards you, and there is going to be another crash.
You didn't declare.
He's going to do... This time he's going to be more conservative. He's going to ride braced, and he's going to protect he's going to be guarded because he doesn't want to go down. And what do you want to burn a destiny point to do?
I'm not burning one. I'm using one to activate an environment feature or an environmental quality.
Sure.
Slippy bud. I want to make it Slippy for his horse.
I'll give you it for Slippy, but it will be on his defense roll against you that the Slippy will come into account. it will give him a +3 difficulty to maintaining his seat.
He's just throwing
That
things at him
works
like,
for me.
go away!
I want
Oh,
to
God.
fucking win this. And I drew the worst straw. Fact is, if I don't take him
Oh!
down, all of you have to deal with this.
Oh, okay. This gets interesting. Interesting.
Yo.
He only gets a 17. So that is 2 degrees of success. Just.
And his damage is what?
His damage is still stupidly high. His damage is still 8 times 3, which is 24.
8 times 3. I'm sorry. How do you achieve this number?
No, sorry, 8 times. Hang on. It's 8 times It's 8 times degrees of success. So it's 8 times 2,
16.
which is 16. Yeah.
So he's done 6 damage.
Yes, but considering Lord Cauldron is currently at 0 wounds,
You can take an injury for that.
yeah, you can take an injury for that.
Evan, I
That's
was just gonna make a quick comment.
Mhm.
Yeah, he cannot kill me. To kill your opponent, you have to cheat.
Oh, okay. Well, you aren't dead anyway, so there you go.
Just saying.
Okay, you actually
Unless they choose Ice Fix.
Okay, that's entirely valid. Once again, I am new to doing this, so feel free to contradict me if I'm actually wrong.
All things considered, like he's fighting, actually, literally, statistically, the best Lancer currently alive. You know.
Okay, no, I'm saying that he's doing really this was not a fun. He is the most not fun person to fight.
Yeah.
He's really good. Bear in mind, you guys should be hitting each other simultaneously. It's just because he's got Spear Fighting 2 that lets him hit 1 foot ahead of you, so he gets that brief second to hit you before you hit him. Which is just really good.
Yeah.
So, Sir Caldwin, in that case, you will have to take another injury, sir, which drops you by another dice, I believe.
That is fine.
Injuries are okay. Sorry. I should specify. Wounds. Okay. Injuries are rarely fatal, whereas the wounds are the ones that will fuck you up. They're the -1s. Each injury imposes a -1 penalty on the results of all tests.
Oh, a -1 penalty.
Yeah. Whereas a wound is one dice. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, Lord Caldwin, how are you riding?
I may have fucked him up a lot more in the previous round if that was the case.
No. You did take a wound. You didn't take an injury. You took a wound.
A wound is the one that drops your whole dice.
Yeah.
Injuries are less severe.
Okay. Yes.
That's
fine.
All right. So in that case, how were you riding so we can get this all squared?
Once again, braced.
Braced and
No, not defensive this time.
beg your pardon?
Not defensive this time.
Okay, so braced. Okay. So cool. Make me your animal handling check. It will be difficulty 12.
Yeah, I can do that.
Whatever it is, we will -1 from it because of your injury. And remember, they're -1 dice.
And overall, that's a +1 due to my action.
Yep. So you're on a +1.
15.
Yeah, you managed to stay in the saddle. Feel free to hit him.
Die, Loris.
Die, Loris.
Fuck you, Lars, you nice asshole.
I like you, but fuck you.
Like even if you get absolutely fucked up during this, you should totally just limp over to him and shake his hand. Like,
Oh, I'm going to. Loris just probably thinks Lord Cauldron's a fucking nutcase.
it's like, are you okay,
Oops.
Chief?
I fat finger the keyboard. Ignore that. Discord's being weird. Stop it.
Bugger. I think because I changed my hard drive, I'm
11.
gonna have to redo Grayman sheet.
11. 11. You hit him, and you hit him with 1 degree of success.
That is 9 points of damage.
It's not enough to pen.
Beg your pardon?
It's not enough to pen, is it?
No, it's not enough to pen him. He will then have to make his animal handling check, which is going to be difficulty. I gave you a +3 for the environmental effects, didn't I?
Which armor is he wearing? We'll play it.
Yeah.
1 point gets through.
I'm using his cannon stats.
Oh wait, no, it's not. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
I did a miscalculation. Carry on.
So that's going to be 7. He was riding. He was riding braced and defensive this time, so that's going to be an extra +2. So in total, he's at a -1.
This is where just ones. Oh. Ooh. Come on, son.
Come on, son. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7. Keeping 5.
Oh.
Barely does he keep on his horse. You actually almost knocked him off. Yeah, because I have to -1 from that. You shake him on the horse. However, once again, your lance doesn't break. So in terms of points, he is way ahead of you. Because he shattered both of his lances, and he shattered both of his lances quite well.
I haven't rolled any ones on my attack, so I don't get to re-roll thanks to my Blood of the Andals.
To be fair, he also has like fucking weapon mastery warlance, but I can't remember what that fucking does. Can somebody tell me what weapon master does?
It depends on which one. I think weapon mastery gives you like.
Can we do that after the? Can we do this? Can we do that afterwards?
Why? Because you're afraid he's gonna kick your shit in if I know what these actual powers do.
Yeah, I'm getting it bad enough as it is.
Hang on. Yeah, no, I should actually check what weapon master does. Give me like 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm on it already. Don't worry.
What
Just
is
waiting
it?
for it to load. Weapon mastery. You increase its damage by plus. Fuck you.
By plus how much?
+1.
Oof. It's just that little kick in the balls, that little kind of nudge right on the sack.
Insult to fucking injury.
Well,
actually,
like insult to wound. Yeah.
Injury to injury.
Okay, they square up for the third and final pass. If it helps, you've lasted pretty well-ish.
I have to knock him off his horse this round, or I lose.
He is going to be riding aggressively this time, but he is going to keep his. He is going to. Yeah, that's the only. He's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna ride aggressively and hide in the saddle, but he's not going to keep his eyes fixed because he doesn't want to blind himself. So.
I hate you so much.
I'm really sorry.
How does Barristan only have 6 in fighting if he's old?
Because he's got Blood of Heroes.
Right.
To answer that question, I just love the little. I hate you. So yeah. Oh shit! He's actually much better at riding because Tourney Knight applies to his riding as well. I'm really sorry.
Can I just point something out? I did have Tourney Knight before this.
I mean,
I decided to change that feature of my character.
It seems like something you should have done. Okay, so he hits you with a 22.
If this was a real battlefield, I would fuck you up.
So he once again succeeds with 2 degrees of success. Do you want to take another injury?
I'm taking that last injury. Well, I have loads of injuries. Yeah, so that's -2.
You are literally fucked up to all hell. I emphasize this point. The phrase biblical.
I'm fine.
Okay. Now, make me your animal handling roll. Difficulty 12. What are your modifiers? Boom!
Don't stay in.
Goes the dynamite.
Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. No. Wrong one. Shit. If this was fighting, I would have been fine.
Sir, so
Damn
yeah,
it. Because I would have got to re-roll those ones.
Lord Caldwin has put up a mighty effort. And you know what? You know what? For riding so well against such an opponent, it has earned the attention of the king and other important figures at King's Landing. Your house will be awarded a single point of glory because that was fucking glorious, one way or the other. But Sir Loris on horses here. You will go caterwauling into the dirt. However, a few moments
Gonna
later,
wait for my squire to help me out.
no, a few moments later, you will see the man on the white horse ride up beside you. He will dismount and offer you his own hand.
He will accept it. And he will also shake it, placing the hand on his shoulder before lifting the hand to declare the winner.
As you do that, you realize your breastbone is broken and you are in a world of pain.
Oof.
I'm gonna try and pretend I'm not in pain.
Do you want to roll me a will check to not scream in absolute and abject agony?
No, but okay.
Difficulty
I'm
12.
assuming courage wasn't apply. I'm assuming the courage specialty doesn't apply.
It does not.
Oh, fuck, and I lose dice as well. Fuck this. What's the difficulty?
12.
Minus
It's a
2, is
shattered
it?
collarbone, and you're trying to lift your arm vertically.
Can I use the other arm? I'll do it as high as I
Don't
can
know
get
what
it.
do you
Because
know
I
how
cannot.
a collarbone works? No! That's not how any of that works.
Burn a destiny point to pass the success. Nah, it's not gonna. He's not. I'm not gonna even bother then, because I cannot pass that success.
Okay. But, Sir Gallo looks pleased with himself seated in the stands as he collects his due winnings.
Someone bring me wine.
Your squire will rush forward as two of your own knights have to help you off the field because walking is pain.
Oof.
So Lord Uland, Lord Uland and Lord Daysip, you have both lost valuable coin today.
I mean, I only betted one wealth, so I'm fine.
One wealth is 200 dragons. That's a shitload of money.
Yeah, I mean, I was just putting trust in my friend. I'm not poor anyway, and I'll make that back in the melee. And I will make that back in the melee.
But,
I'm about to trample some flowers.
You're gonna trample
I
some
might not be able to
flowers.
participate in the melee.
How long does it take for injuries to heal and for wounds to heal? Because wounds you said were like serious affairs.
It depends on the time. I mean, if you've got a maester, you can get help with it. But I don't know. I think it's like a week or something. I can check. I think you have to roll like a toughness test or something, like whatever your constitution is, and then like exceed a certain amount depending on what kind of exercise you do. So if you just rest and do nothing else, it'll be like a medium test. But if you do any kind of strenuous activity after this, then it'll be hard.
All right, so with that, we shall end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene in the shadow of the Iron Throne. Have a pleasant evening.